Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I have my everyday makeup drawer for, I guess it's September. Gosh, anyway, it's almost fall. Might as well be fall. Anyway, so I try to do these every month. I'm gonna be honest, it like never happens, just because there's so many videos I want to film and only so much time to film them. So I feel bad for these kinds of videos. They get pushed by the wayside, but I'm here today to share it with you. So basically I'm sitting at a desk right now, and in this desk is where I keep the makeup I'm using right now. And basically some of these are new products to me that I'm trying out, or some of them are just favorites that I use every single day and I like having them at close hand. The other place I store makeup is in these two things here. And this is basically my collection, but this is like what I'm using for that month, and I change it just whenever. I don't like always do an official overhaul. Sometimes it'll just be like, you know what, I'm done trying these highlighters out, let me swap them out. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and see what's in my drawers. So here is my right drawer. It doesn't look organized. It's organized to me, but you know, it is what it is. Let me sit down and get closer so I can show you guys. So here I just have like a little container with some sponges. This is an e.l.f. one I've been trying out that I just don't like, and my L'Oreal one that I really like. And then I just got some like eyelash combs. These are these really cool hair ties I can link below that don't like pull your hair. I love it. Sharpener, things like that. Eye drops if I need them. Just odds and ends. It's nice to have them all held together. So I have a lot of new products in both of these that I'm trying out. I feel like it's kind of the season for trying out new things. A lot of new stuff at the drugstore. So I just picked up the Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Primer. I haven't even tried this yet. I'm really intrigued by it, so I'll have to let you guys know how I like it. And then I've got this IT Cosmetics Perfect Lighting Radiant Touch. This reminds me of the YSL you know, like Touche Cloth thing. It's nice. I've only used it once. So again, I'm just trying that out. This I have not used yet. It's another IT Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Breakout. I don't get a lot of breakouts on my skin, but I am curious to see how this works because it's a concealer, but it's also a treatment. And so it's got like this little doe foot, but it's in this glass jar. I think that's kind of cool. So I'm really excited to try that. You might see a decent amount of IT Cosmetics just because they sent me a whole bunch of stuff and I want to try it. This is their Bye Bye Under Eye Concealing Pot. I've used this twice and I really like it. I love how it's got like an apricot look to it. It's not like like you can wear it on its own, but it kind of has that quality where it would kill what? Dark circles. I meant like get rid of dark circles. Kill just came out apparently. And then I also have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness because they finally have a lighter shade in Porcelain Beige. Maybe they always have, but I don't remember them having it. And I like to put this on my nose because it's a very, very corrective, very pigmented kind of a product. But I put it just on my nose and then I still put foundation over it and it usually works pretty well. Then I also have the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. I haven't even opened it. Oh, now it's open. That's fine. So this one is definitely a little bit peachier than the IT Cosmetics one, but I'm really excited about that for dark circles. Next is this from Soap & Glory. It's their Hocus Focus Instant Visual Floss Softening Illuminator. I am just excited to give this a try. I haven't tried it on my face. I've only like swatched it, but it's really, really pretty. So you can mix it with stuff. You can put it on underneath. You can put it in targeted areas, but it's just a really pretty illuminating cream. And I like products like this. And I think the packaging for it is kind of cute. This is one of my favorite, not concealers, one of my favorite foundations by Givenchy. It's so expensive, you guys, but I love it. The shade I'm wearing that's perfect for me is Perfect Praline, but if I'm self-tan, I wear number 6. This is number 5. This is too light for me, however, but the formula seemed really nice. It's a Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Foundation, SPF of 20, but they didn't have the shade darker that I needed. But I'm really, really liking the formula. It feels really like high coverage. It definitely has a little bit of a fragrance. It smells good, but if you're sensitive to that, you might want to stay away. So I'm excited to try that out more, but I guess really I need to just return it and get the other shade. Another foundation I'm really liking lately is this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Lines Foundation. It is freaking amazing. I wear the shade Light typically, and it's just like the most flawless but natural foundation. It's really cool. It reminds me of this look-wise, but the formula is very different. This I haven't tried. It's the Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. I have the shade Medium Light for right now. I love tinted moisturizer, so I am excited to try that. The Charged Water, I'm also trying. I'm sorry, I feel bad. Like, I feel like I can't review these yet, but this is honestly what I'm going to be using, so I wanted to show you, honestly, but a lot of this is new. It's the MAC Mineralized Charged Water, so I'm excited to try that. I'm not even sure how to use that, to be honest with you, but I found it for really cheap on HauteLook. It was like 50% off, so I was like, ooh, so I just want to try it. One of my favorites, the Mattifying Mist from Volition, which is a new brand at Sephora. It is incredible, and the mister is amazing. Oh my gosh, I used it today when getting ready. Another product I use every single morning is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Vitamin C Pollution Prevention Serum. It is like this really liquidy kind of serum, but I put it on every day all over my face, and I just love, I feel like it's so protective against the elements, things like that. You do still need a sunscreen though, because this is not a sunscreen. Then I've just got my Clinique Pep Star Eye Cream I'm trying to work through. I don't think it's anything special. This is the Urban Decay Urban Defense. This one does have SPF of 30, and I really like it. It's one of those, makes your skin feel like a baby's bottom, but it does a great job of holding on to foundation. I was really impressed, because I'd heard kind of wonky things about a lot of Urban Decay's primers, but I really like this one. And then I have my Hanalei Lip Treatment, one of my favorite lip balms, and my Glossier Priming Moisturizer I pulled back out because I wanted to use this up as moisturizer. I like it. I think it's actually really, really good. Will I repurchase? Not right now, only because I have so many moisturizers to work through. So that is everything in this drawer. So this is my left drawer. Did I say that one was my right? This I got from the Container Store. I love, it's got a square, a longer part, and then a smaller rectangle, and I think it's an awesome organizer for drawers like this. And the desk, by the way, I just got it on HauteLook. I buy everything I own from HauteLook. Anyway, okay. So another big mix here. I've got the Balm Mad Lash, one of my favorite mascaras. I was so impressed with it. Like, so impressed, because a lot of you guys kept telling me, just try it, and I finally tried it, and I was like, dang, I should have tried that long ago. And I have my Pretty Vulgar eyebrow pencil I really, really like. I have the shade Quick Wit, which is kind of like a cool toned brown. Then I have my Pixie Pat Away Concealing Base. It's supposed to be reminiscent, as far as I'm concerned, to the Tarte Shape Tape, but it is a thinner consistency than the Tarte Shape Tape, but it still has really good coverage. So far, I'm impressed with it. And then I also have the Pixie Lower Lash Mascara. It's one of those like teeny tiny wands, really good for catching like every little lash. I use it on my upper lash too sometimes. This is an eye primer I'm trying out. It's the Pure Get a Grip eyeshadow primer. It's just good. I mean, it's a standard beige toned primer, but it does a great job. Do I think you need to spend the money that Pure charges? No, I think you can just get the Milani one. It's about the same. I always have my e.l.f. Makeup Remover pen, so if I'm doing winged liner or anything like that, I can clean it up really quickly. I have my Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Liner. It's a kohl liner or kajal. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I also have my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner I'm trying to use up. I think it's good. It's not my favorite liner. I think the NYX Epic Ink Liner is exactly the same, but a way better formula, but the same kind of a brush. My Holy Grail liner, my Hourglass 1.5 millimeter. It's a mechanical one. It can do really thin lines. It's incredibly black, incredibly creamy. I run out of it so quickly, it breaks my heart, but I love it. It's worth every penny. Back here, I have some staples of mine. My Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Brulee is an amazing cream colored shadow. I use it almost every day. My Bobbi Brown Corrector, it's just like a peach toned concealer I use all the time for my under eye. My Pretty Vulgar gel liner is amazing, amazing, amazing. So I use that every day. This one's actually new to me. I don't think I've used. Got it on HauteLook again. MAC was on sale. It's kind of a deeper, kind of grayish tone beige. It's a cream shadow, and I like their paint pots. I actually have Indian wood. Ooh, Indian wood here. If you saw my 5-minute makeup tutorial, you saw me talk about Indian wood and how amazing it is. It's just this gorgeous kind of bronzy tone. It's so pretty all over the lid. Like, I'll go out often with just that on my lid, and it's so pretty. I also have my RMS Living Luminizer. It's kind of like this dewy highlighter. It's just so, not natural looking, but kind of dewy and glossy, and I just tap it on my cheekbones and it looks so pretty. It's a great alternative if you don't want to use like powder liner things or powder highlighter. This is another corrector from Laura Geller. They have these different colors. I've only used it like once, so I'm wanting to use it up some more, but it's a lot thicker than I'm used to for a corrector, like crazy thick. So I'm intrigued to try it some more. It seems maybe too thick. Oh, I have these e.l.f. mineral pearls and their skin balancing. I've never tried, so I'm excited to try those. One of my favorite bronzers, the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. It's a little bit light for me right now. I might swap this out for the Chocolate Soleil. So that's everything in that section. And then over here, I have some stuff that's new to me and some favorites. This was one of my August favorites, the NYX Lingerie. This is in the shade Push Up. I have it on my lips today. It's just so pretty. It looks a little deeper on my lips because my lips are pigmented, maybe more pigmented than most, but I love the formula. I love the shade. It just kind of feels like it's one with your lips, and I love it. This is the Master Camo I've talked about in a lot of recent videos. It's this totally peach toned corrector for your like under eye, and I really like it, but you do have to put concealer on top of it when you use it. And then I have this lipstick from Ardell. It's their Hydra lipstick. This is in the shade Tropic Hotspot, and I think that shade is freaking amazing. Isn't that unbelievable? Oh, so I'm really excited to have that, and the formula is so creamy. This is the Revlon. It's that same Youth Effects line. It's their Fill and Blur Concealer. It's super creamy. I have only used it like once, so I can't really tell you exactly how I feel about it yet. This is the e.l.f. Natural Glow Lotion. I like this a lot, but it's very like kind of alarming the first time you put it on, but when you put something on top of it, it just looks so healthy. So I really like it for that purpose. I don't think this is something you could use just in targeted spots because I don't think it would do enough, and I think it's too moisturizing for that, but I do like it. And then I have these e.l.f. like highlighting sticks, Targeted Natural Glow Sticks. I have this one, and I use this all the time on my cheekbone. I just love products like this. That's in the shade Pink Pearl Glow, and then this one's in Fresh Morning Dew. And it's a lot more like glossy, like it's almost clear, but it's really pretty too. It's kind of similar to Living Luminizer, but not quite. And then I have the Bye Bye Redness Powder from IT Cosmetics. I've never used. I think I might have thrown that on my face today now that I'm thinking about it. But it's just a powder. We'll see if it really gets rid of redness. And then I also have this Milani highlighter in here. I just felt like I wasn't getting enough use out of. It's the Strobe Light, and it's really, really pretty. So it's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm really excited to have this out here. So over here is this e.l.f. Aqua Beauty shadow palette. It's in the Island Breeze, and this is like a cream to powder kind of a thing. Kind of like ColourPop, but I still think it's still different. That one's incredibly pigmented, but like other ones are not as much. So it's kind of hit or miss, but I haven't actually put this on my eyes. I just keep swatching it. So I want to try it, especially that cranberry I think is really pretty for fall. And then these over here are from Marc Jacobs. Their Glambition palette I've been using a lot. I mean, these are just beautiful shadows. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love that they actually have the shades I would need to blend things together. I really appreciate that. This one's in Scandalust, and again, I love this shimmer here. It's so pretty for fall. I mean, oh my gosh, I love it. So that is everything in this drawer. I hope that did you guys see I have like a, okay, Jessica, come on, get it together. I had to pull my hair back and then I took it down. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this style of video. If you do, I hope that you will check out some of my other everyday makeup drawers, which I will link down below. And otherwise, I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!